Circle. Me, it started when I knew he's been doing his music thing, but I've heard him rehearse at Brian's house. But when he came out with the song "All the Things," I heard it and I was like, oh, I gotta do the hook. I like the song. I mean, I like the whole everything in it. And I hit him up and I was like, dude, we're gonna work together. Because that was like the one song that hit me, and I was like, I'm just gonna beat that up. And then, just kind of went from there. And his style is very similar to ours, so it's kind of what we went off of.
Yeah, he's pretty much a cool guy, right?
Like we get free Starbucks,
Cake Pop, Cranberry,
Wendy's.
Well, I do music because I was influenced by Michael Jackson back in the 80s. I used to dance around like Michael Jackson. Yeah. I used to always watch the Thriller videos and stuff.
That's good.
But I've always been in love with writing. In 4th grade, I wrote stories about like my sister who ran away and all this stuff. About personal stuff, and then music just make me take it to the next level. So I was just able to take out all my personal stuff, put on music, and yeah, music's fun.
No, I got into music pretty young, and my story comes from my parents and just like the culture that I was brought up in, and how music always set the tone. So for like Filipinos, anytime they played music or listened to music, it was always happy times. And started with that, and learning that I had a really good ear and hear things, and being able to separate songs and like drown other things out to hear certain things. And I sang when I was young, and music just kind of like became my emotions, I guess. There's a way. I mean, it's cliche, but it's how I express everything. Like I can go through a situation, and instead of living with the burden on my shoulder, like I put it into a song, and that memory will stay trapped, and it helps me move forward and grow from it. Just by like writing it and trapping it. And if I ever need to relook that memory, I listen to the song and I reflect on it that way, but never have to really never really heard about any situations, because it's in that song, and it's like all the emotions are trapped into that song.
Yeah, for me, music has been like a good outlet to get out my story in a way. I feel like when I do projects, it's a good way to kind of trap what's going on, trap the stories that have been going on in my life, and put them in like an artistic, creative way where other people can enjoy it, musically as I enjoyed it, living it, kind of. Like when I did the Remember 21, all the songs I did for that, came from my experience being a 21-year-old and stuff like that. And plus, being 21 is like a big thing for some people. I was kind of boring, but certain events that happened when I was 21, I was able to.
You put out a mixtape when you were 21?
Nah, I created it. I created hella stuff. So basically now, all my old stuff is basically kind of like a memory base now. So I do music for one. I love music, and I'm very passionate about it. I do music for free, so that's why I do it for free, I guess.
That's pretty much why we asked you to come into Circle for free.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They was making fun of my mics and shit, saying they can't hear you, nigga. Nah, but yeah, I do music so people can share, my story with me and stuff like that.
So pretty much when you listen to our music, you'll listen to our lives, all our stuff that we've been through.
Yeah, we could take a little story and blow it into a big story. We have a lot of things. Right now we just added another project, which is Door. The project I was carefully constructing my analog theme album. So we just added that to the project, which is basically telling a tale of a guy going through the ups and downs of a relationship while maintaining to pursue his dream. But that's like number 3 on the list. Number 2 is the secret thing he said. But number 1 is the 80s baby, which is we're kind of trying to take it back to the 80s where we were born and kind of which molded us to be the awesome jean jacket motherfuckers we are. So everything in the 80s baby is gonna have like that 80s sound.
Double nose pierce.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yellow pants.
Yeah, 80s babies basically came from the fact that you know, we were raised in the 80s and the things that we kind of grew up on kind of influenced us to be who we are today. And you know, and like chasing the girl, normally we, you know, we're chasing 80s babies, you know what I mean? And having that kind of influence to take you back a little bit and kind of give you a little bit of I don't know, a sample of what we're about as far as the style that we're going after, keeping it kind of poppy.